Hi guys! So in this series of tutorials that I'm going to be making, I'm going to be teaching you how to draw all of the dragon tribes from my favorite book series, Wings of Fire. In today's tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you how to draw a RainWing because those are kind of my favorite, and so I wanted to start with the best. So yeah, let's get to it! Alright, so to start with dragon, you have to start with a circle. Very lightly. We're not drawing the start because this eventually actually gets erased. We do not keep the circle. So we start with a nice, just a very light circle. We go from there, we do the forehead, which is a line across and then down. I think it's like almost halfway. The nose always needs to be pointing down because otherwise it just ends up looking really bad. So the nose points down, go like this, across. And RainWings have kind of a pointy thing on the side of their jaw or whatever. It's like a little spike or something. It's interesting. So then we go from there, we do the horns, and RainWing horns are kind of curvy and they're sort of thin, but not. They're like in between like thick horns and thin horns. They're more on the thin side, I guess. So then I draw the ear. This is how I draw my ear. You can do yours differently, but I go kind of like that basically. And then right where the end of that circle is where we're going to start with the neck, which curves this way and then does the same on this side. Except like more so. And then that is now your dragon's neck. Not sure that I quite like how that turned out, so I'm gonna fix this a little bit. So then I have to erase my thingamajiggers, my circle. Thingamajiggers, look at me, I can't talk. Anyways, so then I do this, and then for the eye, I put it like right where that line was originally. This is how I do my eyes. It's kind of like almost a teardrop shape, and then a really dark line right there. And then we go like this. And so, I made my nose slightly too long. I like almost always do that. Just something I do. And so then put the nostril right here. And then the mouth is fun. I like mouths. You start with a little line here. Make a break in it. That's just like a gap. Make a little tooth. And then it goes up like that. It's a very cute mouth. And then RainWings have like a thing, it's called like a frill. It goes down like this, over this way. So we put little lines here. This. These are like the things in between the frill. I have no clue what they're called, but anyways, we do like this. Little webby thingy-majiggers. We go like this. I still didn't really get all of my neck out of there. And then for the horns, we start going some nice lines, just kind of, I don't know, add something to it. And then RainWings have a very interesting thing. They, like around their eye, they have this like, I don't know what you call it. I don't know what you call any of the parts on a dragon apparently. But it's like kind of a bigger teardrop shape, and then it has lines going all around through it like that. And then they also have sort of a thing over their head like that, and it's like the top of their head, kind of. It ends up looking like that, which it adds something to the dragon that I like. Anyways, then we're doing the underbelly, which is just very simple lines, just like that. And then RainWings have kind of a, I don't know, it's like a little borderline of scales, kind of. It just is a line with lines through it. Very simple. Start on some circles. These are just scale patterns here, basically. And then we do 3 in between, just 3 circles. Feel free if I'm moving too fast for you, pause the video at any time. And then they have these like spiky thingies on their back. Yet again, I don't know what it's called. And then I'm just gonna finish up here with, you know, if it was going off the neck, it would, yeah, it would not go any farther. So I just shade in a couple things, like on the frill. Yeah, I kind of added a line there because I felt like the frill needed that. Not the best frill ever, but that doesn't matter. And then the eye, I'm gonna shade in. And same with the horns, I only shade the bottom, like bottom 2/3, so I don't shade the top because that gives it like kind of, I don't know, lighting or something. And then just a little bit under the head and under the frill. Back here. And yeah, there you have it. That is a RainWing. Ta-da!